Okay, welcome to Red Barrels Explode. It's Kevin here. Today we're taking a look at 7 Days to Die. Chris is currently in the pilot seat.
Hello.
Hey. Now, as it says here, the survival horde crafting game.
Yeah,
which is
that's a very apt description.
Yeah, no, it is, as has become commonplace on Steam, it is of course a survival game that is set in some kind of post-apocalypse or something.
Yep.
And they've thrown in the word crafting. Now, a lot of survival games do have crafting in them, but I think they're seems a bit more in the vein of sort of Minecrafty in a way.
Very Minecrafty in the sense that you have to put everything in a certain order and
like the crafting system
is
similar. Yeah. Are you sort of building stuff like you are in Minecraft?
Yeah,
or?
you got to build a wee house for the first night kind of thing, and then zombies come and
then they rip it apart.
You die.
Much in the way creepers in Minecraft show up and explode at your front door if you're too close.
I think that the thing is, we'll see when we get into the game, is that it's just, I was playing this with a friend. It was really good fun. Playing it by myself, not so much. I don't know why.
Really?
It's just it's harder to survive, but it's also just not as fun. I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying like, I mean, it is the, so is this a private server you'll be jumping into here, or?
Yeah, I'll just be creating a
But there are
thing.
public ones where just anybody can jump into, are there, or how does that work?
Don't actually know.
Okay.
Connect to a server.
Like, so you're getting a list here that people are running now.
Random.
Now they also, a lot of them seem to be
Empty.
yeah, right now. Although it is in early access, so
Yeah, it's been out for a year and a half.
it's been out for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still in early access.
Yeah.
So it's not actually. It still technically isn't finished. Then this is not final.
No.
Okay, right.
So we've jumped into somebody's world. It's
Okay.
day 11.
See, now there's another point I'd like to bring up. Now, if it's day 11,
Yep.
and the game is called 7 Days to Die, right?
Yep.
Is that just a name then, or is that relevant? Did something happen on the 7th day?
There has been nothing that I can see.
Okay.
Whilst playing the game now, I don't really look up things.
No,
I just jump in and play.
You're not going to go and look at a FAQ or something or a walkthrough. You're just going to throw yourself at it. Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of, I don't understand why it's 7 days to die, but you can.
Yeah, because I thought it was an Iron Maiden reference or something. You know, like the Moonchild, 7 deadly sins, 7 ways to win. But I'm thinking maybe not. I'm thinking maybe they just sort of like the sound of it or something.
Oh, there's somebody's. Is that somebody's home, or is that just?
That looks like an actual house. Now, so whenever you build, like you're saying, you can build like a little house and hide in it.
Yeah.
On the first night or whatever you're saying you've done that. Now, is it building in the way that you're building in Minecraft, where you've just got like a block that you're laying down on top of another block until you've created a structure? So you're not like crafting a house from a blueprint or anything like that. You're getting a building material and just slapping it down like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you make like doors and stuff like that, like you can in Minecraft?
Ooh, this is
like a bedroll. Is this
somebody's house?
Oh, someone has. Is that another player?
No, that's a zombie.
Right, so that's just a corpse. So this isn't like a house someone has built and then died in on this server. As far as you know.
I don't know. But the bedroll and stuff would suggest that it's. It could just be a camp. I don't know. I've only played it for a couple of hours. So.
Yeah, so like, how big is the map? Really?
It seems fairly big. Like, bring it up, and you kind of can go.
So it's a lot more to it than just that. Like compared to something like, let's say, DayZ, which is in very much the same vein of running around in a zombie survival kind of way. Map size, would you say it's comparable, or is it smaller?
Oh shit.
Oh, yep, get out of here.
So you have things like that are just like that. It looks all green, but it's a radiation zone, I guess, and you just immediately die. I think you can get like radiation suits and stuff.
Is there a way for you to detect that before you blunder into it? Can you see?
Not so far. Like, I mean,
is there heat haze or anything that comes up or anything like that?
No, I mean that's it. Like that's literally the ground there. So it does. It looks different.
Oh right, so the ground is actually.
Well,
you seem alright. Oh, you can hear your Geiger counter. So blundering around obviously is not a good idea because you can stumble straight on it. So you do get a little bit of an early warning.
Yeah.
When you're on the edge of it.
Yeah, so you're not gonna.
Okay. Now, do you have like a radiation level, like say a fallout, or is it just if you're standing on it you're getting hurt, and if you're not, you're not?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so it's just like spiky ground, really, but radiation. Okay, fair enough. So, is there a stated goal then, or is this just
I think
live?
it's just straight up survive. Is the,
Right. So you haven't reached like an end point or anything like that. It is just straight up.
Yeah.
Let's just see how long you can live for.
Yeah, and I think that's why it maybe is more fun with friends. Is that
Yeah.
you're just kind of like.
Because I mean, the apocalypse is boring on your own, probably.
Yeah.
You know? I guess it's accurate in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, although I guess people find a lot of fun in Minecraft from building stuff and making stuff look cool. Is it same kind of scope in this for that, or is it a lot more
I
limited?
don't think I've played it long enough to be honest.
Okay. So you wouldn't be able to build like a giant Charizard statue or anything
No,
out of
I think
different
you'd
coloured
be-
blocks?
I think you'd be dead before.
Okay. So maybe it's not exactly the same appeal as that, and it's
No, it's definitely got something
Hmm.
something else going on. It's definitely much more just kind of like proper survival horror kind of.
Yeah, it's just straight up try and live as long
Yeah.
as you can
Yeah.
and scrape by your meager existence,
Yeah,
which I guess is appealing for some people.
yeah, that's it. Like it seems to be cracked. So you can go into buildings. Now the
Mhm.
thing is, at night, zombies get fast. So I don't know,
Right.
and harder to kill. And I think more come out. And I don't know if that's like a. Whoa. Okay.
Is that a glitch or is that a bottomless pit?
I think that might be bottomless pit. We'll go.
Do you go in it?
Oh,
No,
it's just a hole.
it's just a little place to crouch in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just the shadow, if it's like
Mhm.
some sort of what do you call that? What do you call that movie? Will Smith.
Oh, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Yes,
yeah,
that
if it's,
one.
If it's something like that, where you
Yes.
just as soon as you go into the shadow.
So that somehow they're faster just in,
Yeah.
in darkness rather than it being based on the clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems to be that you kind of get. So you kind of have like all these old buildings and cities to rit through and find stuff,
Yeah.
kind of dead woods, or there's like really like lush, nice green places. And the idea is that
Okay.
you're just kind of like going around collecting stuff and surviving.
Mm-hmm.
But you have in the top left there, you've got a clock.
Yes.
So you are aware that night is very much coming.
It looks like a minute every 4 or 5 seconds
Yeah,
there.
so it's like if we start, we'll leave this person's world and we'll start a new game, so you kind of get like a more of a.
Actually, it seems kind of uneven the time
I
there.
know,
It's not
yeah.
really ticking up in a consistent
No.
way.
So we'll start.
Okay. So is this one you have saved? Are you starting a new one here?
Yeah, just starting a new one, just so you can see.
Okay. It says so survival multiplayer. What are the other options there actually before you go ahead there in the game mode?
So we've got
This little drop down box.
difficulties. Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
So you've got creative where you can just build stuff.
Okay. So it's multiplayer and single player. So in the creative one, is that there's no hunger mechanics or anything like that? Is there or anything?
Don't know.
Oh, let's see now. No. Okay. So we assume that's just like just go nuts.
Yeah.
And I guess that would be good
So
for
you can-
learning the mechanics and stuff.
Yeah, so you can change like the 24-hour cycle. You
Okay.
can put up to 60 minutes.
So you kind of setting up your own server here in a way. Your
Well,
own
this
world.
is just the single player.
Oh right, so
we'll
this isn't
turn
even
in-
online. Okay,
Yeah,
that seems pretty customizable. That's a lot of options there.
Then you get your standard options as well.
Okay, percentage of night.
So it means so you can have
Yeah.
like shorter nights, longer days.
Okay, all right.
Zombies run, enemy aggression.
Okay. So it seems like this is a bit more flexible than something like DayZ, where they're just sort of setting the rules for a lot of those things. Really. Okay.
So day one.
Okay, here we are, day one. Right.
So it means like you obviously have I think it was a moldy sandwich. So you have a lot more time. So the idea is that you're trying to survive your first night. So it is kind of like Minecraft. You kind of like have to survive because every time you die, you lose health. Your health level gets capped.
Oh right,
as
so
well.
kind of like that was in the first Demon Souls. That happened every time you died. Your
okay.
health bar got a little bit shorter.
Yeah. So
Like-
it's that sort of thing where you're just kind of like, okay, if I die, there's like penalties. There's a reason
Yes.
not to die. Obviously, you lose your stuff as well. So there's a radiation zone again.
Yeah.
which I nearly blundered into.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Once you know what it looks like, I guess it is fairly easy to pick it out.
But it's that thing as well. If you're being chased by zombies, or you're like in a rush to kind of loot things, you can
you're not paying attention. Yeah. Okay, so have you picked up an axe there? Is that like stone axe?
Stone axe and a fire axe.
That's not a stone axe. It looks pretty effective. So I guess Minecraft style. Are you chopping down trees? Yeah.
Oh,
trees give you wood.
More radiation zone. Okay.
Yeah. But is that? Oh right, that was like a bait tree there.
Yeah.
So all of these trees you can just chop down because you notice that some of them do look very different. There's not like a specific kind of tree. They're not different types. Just wood.
Chop away. Yeah.
You just get generic wood out of them. Okay. Hey. That was nice and dramatic.
Yeah.
That was a really loud tree falling over sound for a tree that didn't actually really fall over and just disappeared.
Did I get the wood? Yes, I did. It's good in my inventory.
There's
so then you can get plants as well. You get plant fibers, and then you can see the weapon does have a whatchamacallit as well.
Oh, your durability there, a little blue bar under it.
Just run around these guys. So during the day, zombies are fairly easy to get away from. You can just kind of run away from them. Now you have a stamina bar, obviously.
Is that visible anywhere on the screen?
Yeah, just on the bottom left there.
Okay. Oh yes, this little man running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you got your health and.
Okay. Oh, deer's having a great time.
So now, if I kill the deer and put the meat, obviously, like you get food.
Yes.
But the zombies will be attracted to the smell of meat.
Okay, so you're kind of creating it's a value proposition there of how hungry am I versus how ready am I to fight off zombies or get away.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you kind of once you maybe build like a house and you've got a bit more defenses and stuff like that, you'll feel more confident doing that. I do not feel confident at the moment, so I'm going to run away.
Fair enough.
And chop down these trees.
Okay. Are you chopping down these trees with a view to building
Yeah,
something?
I'm going to try and build a shack and hopefully...
Okay, that's a nice, really square hole you axed in the ground there.
It's very common, Gavin, if you axe the ground.
Oh, is it really? Just perfect squares? Okay. I guess I should know by now, eh? So, you're planning to build a house out of wood?
Yeah, which won't be very durable, but it'll hopefully last the night and give me a chance, hopefully kill some zombies.
So do they just sort of come up and sort of thrash away at it?
Yeah.
Until
it's kind of like an old
bits
zombie movie, you know,
Yeah.
they just like batter away at the walls till eventually they fall in.
Okay. Fair enough. Weapons wise, I assume you can like make weapons as well.
Yeah, you can make everything from firearms to bows and arrows, axes, gloves, that sort of thing.
Okay, have you noticed any, have you made a lot of firearms? Has that been
I
something?
have not had a chance to yet. No, you gotta find like gunpowder and that. Oh no, tell a lie. I made a blunderbuss.
Oh, did you? Did it work?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Do you have to like crafting ammunition for it too then?
Yeah, you gotta craft ammunition as well. But yeah, no, I made a blunderbuss, but I only had enough for a couple of shots, and as there's no zombies around, I killed my friend that I was playing with.
Okay.
Just to see how it works.
Just like every multiplayer game that allows friendly fire, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because that is the funniest thing to do when someone is not expecting it.
So we have stuff. Let's see if we can build something.
Okay, so is that it's boots?
Oh,
you can make
somebody running. Yep, there we go.
He doesn't look too healthy.
No.
It's pretty resilient.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, can you scavenge anything off him, or is he just a zombie? Oh, you can't search festering corpse. So
nothing on him.
Okay.
So the problem is they are quite durable. The big ones are even more durable, and then you get other ones at night, like there's flaming ones and that sort of thing. And then at night they get really quick as well.
Okay.
So I think the first night we just dug a hole in the ground and put dirt over ourselves.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay, so the zombies couldn't like dig you out or anything?
I just think they didn't notice us. We were kind of like in the middle of nowhere as well.
Okay.
Which helped. So that's the thing. They are kind of like just wandering about. I think if you have things that attract them, then you're going to attract them. Otherwise, not so much.
Like if you're walking around with a pocket full of meat,
yeah,
there might be a lot more of them showing up. Okay, so what is this that you're
So
doing?
this is the. Oh, balls. So this is just. So it's going to craft as many as it as is capable of doing.
So you're making bits of cloth
Yeah.
out of cotton
Yeah.
that you've picked. Okay. You hammering it? Was that the sound of hammering?
No,
going
it's
on
just
there?
me throwing it. I guess I don't know. I don't know what that noise
That's the
was.
sound of crafting, I suppose. Alright, so what can you do with that now that you've made bits of fabric?
So bits of fabric, I can go down and make some clothes.
Okay.
So make some head armor,
Okay.
protect your neck.
Right. Have you got like an armor stat then that you're modifying with these somewhere?
You're asking me all these questions that I have no answers.
Okay. It just feels right to clothe your character at least.
Makes sense.
Yep.
So yes, you have armor.
There we
stats
go.
There. A creepy looking guy.
Yeah, he looks even more creepy now that he's just wearing a hood and nothing else. There we go.
There we go.
Now he looks slightly more creepy.
That
He's
milkshake
got his...
brings the boys.
Indeed.
It's the song I think he would sing.
I think so too. Yes, because he's so high all the time.
Crystal meth, hell of a drug.
Yep. Okay, it's a nice big. Is it a barn?
Yeah.
Red?
So there will be things in here. I guess we can go have a look.
Monsters, possibly, but also possibly more.
Possible stuff.
Yes. So what's
Is
that up
a
ahead?
boar running. Pig
Yep.
running away.
Looks like that zombie's away after him.
Yeah. So we'll avoid him.
So is it possible to they don't just automatically know you're there with proximity?
No.
Right, that's good. It's sort of a field of view kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and you can run away from them, and then once they lose you, they'll lose you.
That's good. So losing a tail is
possible.
possible. Okay. Now can you hack through these walls here or?
Oh.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. You'll break your axe.
Yeah. So now the thing that I noticed once was that when we came to one of these buildings, they saw us and started jumping out of the windows.
Yes.
So it was just falling out of the windows.
So just walking straight towards you from wherever they were, regardless
you
of
can
their
see
own.
there.
Yeah.
Where one's kind of broken. So maybe go in and have a wee look. Maybe run away again though.
Okay. Because obviously something was in there that came out that window at some point.
Yeah.
Is there a way? Is that? Can you chop through maybe the wood at the front door there? It looks like it was boarded up. Would that be a way for you to get in? Because there's wood there, and then yep, there you go. Or there. That doesn't look comfortable. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, jeez, this guy. Just keep him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a good place for you to be right now. I think you're a little bit too fragile, and he's crawled through that. That's good. He looks really determined. He looks so very determined.
I'm just gonna leg it.
Okay, well, it's just.
Oh, I'm out of stamina as well.
Oh dear. Oh, it's the same stamina for attacking as it is for running then.
Yeah. And there's a little symbol there that I've no idea what it is, just above my fire axe symbol.
Well, it looks like one of those
Hazard?
biohazard,
Yeah.
like maybe you're poisoned.
Maybe I'm infected. That's not good.
Oh, so that could be a thing then.
Yeah.
You could become infected. Well, that might be. Well, that could be just a. Well, do you have any items that might deal with something like that you know of?
There's a bandage there, so I'll give that a go.
Okay. You've also, you've lost some health there, so. Sorry, I just can't get over the way that deer is running around. That's pretty good. Okay, your stamina really takes a long time to recover.
Yeah. And the thing is, they can stun you as well.
Dear.
Ah.
I think you're missing him as well.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
You're-
Nude Walker!
Oh, wow! He calls that out.
Nice.
You had a little thing come up there for wellness -1 that came up there.
Oh, there.
I think that might have something to do with that little symbol there. A can of chili, we'll sort that out. Can you just use that can of chili, or do you need to open it?
I thought I could use it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, just
Click-
eating the
clicking
tin.
the wrong way. Oh, hey!
Okay, maybe we should, oh, there you go. Alright, well...
They don't even stick around to eat you, though. That's very demoralizing.
Right, so now that you've died...
Am I not delicious?
Yeah, indeed. So now that you have died, so you're saying that No, you're going to suffer some kind of consequence for that.
So you... Although it doesn't seem to have happened this time.
Yeah?
So maybe I've messed around with the settings and changed that.
Okay.
By accident.
But in the past, you were being affected by your deaths in some way.
So my health and was capped just.
Okay.
Ooh, iron pickaxe.
That sounds useful.
Yeah.
What's that?
Radiator? Like a car radiator?
You're just going to carry that around with you?
Yeah.
Just in case you need it?
I don't know what it crafts, but it might craft something useful.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now you're in, like, it seems this place looks very different.
So
it's all snowy up here.
On the map, you can see along the very bottom there, the compass. That little blue bag is where my stuff is. So I can go get it.
So that's your corpse, essentially, is where where you died. Okay, so will that last permanently until you get to it, or will it disappear if you die again?
It will disappear if I die again, I think.
Okay.
And then you're just kind of left with
whatever you'd collected.
Previously. So if you die, I think in quick succession, it could be very bad.
So it just saves the last death stuff?
I think so.
Okay. Ooh, you're going to use a... Oh, I thought you were going to use a pickaxe there to harvest that bush.
I was going to, and then it said I could pick the blueberries.
Okay, so you didn't need to.
Food and water. You can see the green and blue bar on the
bottom left there. Yeah.
So that's your food and water.
Okay. So, if you had hit that bush with a pickaxe, would you have got something different out of it?
I think I would have got plant fibers.
Okay. Can you go find one and maybe do that and see if that happens?
What is that? Moldy bread and a book.
I wouldn't eat that moldy bread if I were you.
Penicillin.
I don't know if it necessarily works that way, but alright.
Maybe.
Well, sure, if you get infected again, maybe you can try to eat the moldy bread and we'll see what happens.
So now what I found in the back there was the drill bit.
Right.
So if I make a drill, I can then drill into rock. Which would be pretty cool. Oh, the frozen.
So do you get like ore or something for that you can?
Just so you can build a base like in solid rock.
Oh right, so that you could carve your way into rock and then just be in there.
Yeah, I think maybe you get stuff as well.
So wow, he looks very much
trudging.
Like he's a trudging mountain man.
I'm not in that sort of mood.
Alright. So is that because is that type of zombie specific to this area?
Yeah, he's frozen. Yeah.
Okay, so he just looks. You only get those mad looking lumberjack men up here. Okay.
And then the Hawaiian guy is out in the desert.
Cool. So you're not finding anything like. I guess what's the equivalent here? I guess in other games that do audio logs or anything written, like any kind of fictional, fiction.
Not that I've come across so far.
Right. So there's no like story stuff. There's no. Here's what happened in the apocalypse or anything like that. No,
not that I know of.
Because there's radiation you're coming across here, and that's one way for an apocalypse to happen. But then there's also zombies. Yeah, that's a different type of apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in Fallout, I guess you have ghouls in Fallout, and I guess they technically qualify as zombies. So
especially the feral ones.
But there's no sort of that of any kind of story to this, like justifying the existence of these two things in the same sort of.
Not that I know of.
Right, like maybe radiation caused the zombies.
No,
well, let's assume that, right? Let's write our own story then. That seems to be what a lot of these games want you to do.
Yeah.
To make up your own sort of little narrative based on what you're doing. I notice you're punching this grass.
I'm trying to see if I can get. Yeah, there we go.
All right. So, could you use your big pickaxe on that? Would that work for this?
Yeah, I think it would, but I think it would just kind of.
I think it'd be degrading it unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's exactly how I get my rope. I go out now, I punch some grass, and you are surrounded.
Balls.
Now,
holy shit.
You have no stamina.
I have no stamina.
So do you think
wellness, maximum health? Oh, okay. So I have been. My stamina and everything has been capped.
So that is actually happening. That's what those. Now you've just died. Right now, so what I'm gathering, what I've observed there now, it seems that you were punching away at that grass.
Yeah.
There's no definite way to know this, but do you think that was making some kind of noise that then attracted all these zombies to your position?
No idea. They could have been attracted by noise or just.
Like, have you seen them react to sound before?
No, not that I've noticed.
Like, if you saw one in the distance and then went and punched a wall. Like, let's say you see one. Like, keep an eye out for one that hasn't noticed you soon and see if you can, like, punch a wall and see if it turns around and looks at you, basically. Yeah, if we can come across one anytime soon that hasn't noticed you. Okay, so that confirms, I guess, that you are actually suffering penalties from death.
Yeah.
That is definitely happening. Okay, well that's an interesting element, because I mean something like DayZ or whatever. I mean you can.
Down there.
Yeah.
So it hasn't noticed me.
Right now, just can you just punch?
Mode.
Okay. Now, which way is he? Is he? Oh.
He's going the other way.
He's walking the other way, right? Punch this grass, would you? Punch something.
I'm gonna get a wee bit closer and punch a tree.
Okay.
Let's see if that.
He is just. I mean, that walk animation is something else. Right. Okay.
Right, there we go.
There we go. And. Right. Well, that hasn't. Okay. You stop there. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe there's no. Now, if you were to walk up behind him, do you think he would turn around and notice you? If you were to just, instead of creeping, just walk up. No, he's turned to face you now. Yeah.
Oh, I'm being hunted. Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually seen you.
Oh shit, that's my.
All right. So it probably wasn't you punching the grass that attracted their
No.
attention. Okay.
Probably just seeing me.
Mhm. Okay. So in something like DayZ, I guess the penalty is just you lost all your gear, right?
Yeah.
There's no other real tangible.
No, it's more that you've lost your gear.
Yeah.
Which I guess unless you're kind of getting that element, but you're also getting the. You're now got a level cap as well. Now there may be ways to get rid of that. There may be. I honestly don't know.
Like some kind of eat the right kind of food to permanently raise your health stat. Yeah. Because you did have there was a bunch of stats there whenever you were in your inventory screen when you were dressing your guy up. Let's see if you got anything around. Do you want to just pop that open and have a wee juke at that?
Cool.
Okay, what's that?
Dead pig.
Cool. It's handy for you. There you go. So can you get like pork chops off this guy? You think?
I think so, but then I think.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, then I'm gonna have something that attracts the zombies.
Right. So now you
so
have.
that's what that wee nose icon is.
What's that? Is that looks like popcorn? Or is that fat? Yeah, it's fat. Okay.
I've got a hunting rifle stock though.
Cool. Right. So like here we are. So that's. It looks like your stats there. I guess that's attack power. One of those. There's a little fist and a gun.
Sorry, I thought I heard. I'm just gonna drop this meat because it's gonna.
Yeah, it's just asking for it.
Yeah.
I think the hide as well will that attract them?
Maybe not. Maybe just drop down off that.
You don't seem to be able to do that very easily.
No.
Is there anywhere specifically you can drag it to?
There we go.
There you go. Right, so if you want to just pop that open, you have a look. You got a gun there, I guess that's. And you got little. Okay, so depending on what you're wearing on each part of your body, it seems to affect your attack. That's quite interesting. There's a fist there, which I assume is physical damage. There's a little picture of a knife there, which I assume is like melee weapons.
Yeah.
And then there's a gun, which obviously is ranged weapons. At the end there, it seems to be his little purse. Can you hover over that? Maybe does it say what it is?
No.
No. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. It looks like a little pouch of magic dust or something. Who knows? Well, it seems like I guess your clothes then affect your stats.
Yeah.
Maybe your weapons. Well, it doesn't seem like. I mean, you were brandishing a weapon there, and they all still said 0. So I assume clothes are influencing that. Okay, yeah, no idea. You're eating all these berries.
Yeah. I'm not hungry apparently, but I'm still eating them.
Yep, because they're there.
Yep.
Captain Clerk is climbing the mountain. Why? Because it's there. Okay.
Get more berries.
You are mad for berries. You are mad for berries. I don't know why, but you are. Alright. So.
Let's see what we get out of rock.
Okay, more rocks.
Oh,
Iron?
There we go. So yeah, basically Minecraft.
Yeah. It's there are definitely stark similarities.
Yeah.
Here. When it's very much they're trying to make it. It's not that this world is made out of blocks kind of look, but it seems like it's got everything else.
Yeah.
Aside from that, now if you were to say, now you were talking earlier on about, do you have any materials right now for you to build anything physical in the world? Like if you were to like try and build it, you were talking earlier on about building a house out of wood.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough stuff.
Okay.
I've got stone, I've got iron fragments. Let's see what I can build with iron fragments. So the things that would like come up in green at the top, so I can build simple bandages, I guess.
So you can't like make a sort of block of wood at the minute.
No.
You don't actually have any wood, do you?
Nope. Because I lost my axe.
Okay, great. So chopping down trees with this this pick that you now have isn't necessarily a practical thing to do then, no?
Might be. Give it a go.
Okay.
It's the only way to learn. Pick up this rock first. So the problem is you can build like stone axes and that sort of thing,
Yeah.
but they take ages and they break really easily.
Okay.
So yeah, this is just
So it is similar to the progression of Minecraft, where you start off with like a stone tool or wooden tool, and then a stone tool, and then a metal one. Yeah, different kinds
so
of metal.
that's just destroying my pick.
Oh yeah, you lost a lot of durability on that. That's not the right tool for the job. Okay.
But I think like if we build cobblestone rocks. So you obviously build like cobblestone houses, maybe.
Yeah. Is it just purely aesthetic, or?
No, I think obviously like the stone house would be stronger than
Or
wood.
like out of the walls, you can
Yeah,
make cobblestone. All right, see, I'm just assuming the ground, like what use that would be.
Build boots again.
Right, so you could build a stone house rather than just a wood house, but I assume like building a wooden house is probably the easiest.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like the lowest level. Little pig, little pig. I assume you can't build a house of straw.
No.
Okay, made some nice looking little boots there.
Yeah.
Put them
Funky
on.
boots.
Back again.
You
You couldn't like put a shirt on that guy, no? I mean,
good if
Just for the
I
sake
built,
of-
if I made one, but
Yeah.
maybe go find more cotton.
okay.
So yeah, I mean, it is just like other survival horror games, but as we said in the art video, that it's kind of like, you know, what another streamer had said of being, you know, you can't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
So it is very much like, yep, it's like this because that's
Yeah, well,
the standard, you know,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
always
what you expect. And
yeah, you're always coming back to the old. It's got a
Ooh.
hunger mechanic. It has a certain level of crafting,
Yeah.
whether it's similar to the DayZ style or whether it's more similar to the Minecraft style.
Yeah.
Either way,
Because DayZ at the minute's primarily just looting.
yeah, you're just sort of finding stuff
Yeah.
rather than building things.
Yeah, so you maybe like, you know, build the odd silencer or bow and arrow or whatever, but you're not really doing it to this level.
Yeah, this is going in the more sort of Minecraft kind of. Now, this looks like a good place to get a lot of wood.
Yep.
I assume
and
it's also
die.
infested with big, huge frozen lumberjack men. Yeah, okay. Like, there's a lot of stuff here. Like, I assume that wood there, do you think you could chop that the way you can chop a tree down?
And we all know about
These logs. We all know what red barrels do, so... Oh, yeah! It's very poetic and appropriate. That was nice.
So yeah, so I'll not bother respawning, but like for it's a survival game. It's exactly the same as what you'd expect.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
one of those, it does what it says on the tin kind of
Yeah, I
thing.
mean,
Except
it's-
for the whole 7 days thing, which is sticking in my craw a little bit, but I'll have to let it go.
I mean, maybe if we looked it up, there's probably like a story maybe or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? See if they don't present it in the game. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, you can have all the story you want in a wiki somewhere, but it doesn't really matter if you're not calling it out in the game somewhere.
I would give it a arbitrary thumbs up, I guess, for if that really matters.
Yeah, for the purposes of review.
Yeah. But I mean, I definitely think it's a great. I had so much fun playing with Steve the other night.
Yeah.
But when you're by yourself, it doesn't have the, like you're saying, the sort of creative freedom of
Yes.
Minecraft, where you're actually going to like build something amazing that,
Mhm.
that looks awesome, and it's not the sort of like. I don't know. It's a weird. It's
Yeah.
a weird.
But even with Minecraft, I think a lot of the appeal of Minecraft is getting your friends in and saying, "Look what I built,"
Yeah.
or "Let's build something together."
True, but then I've had like days of Minecraft where I've just sat and built a skull castle because
Yeah.
I wanted to, you know, and
Because you
things like
thought,
that.
ha 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 ha, I'm gonna basically play with digital Lego for
Yeah,
4 hours.
yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to have the same amount of scope
No,
as far as that
So-
goes.
but then it is, I guess, tailored for survival horror.
Yeah, it's not exact. It is a survival game, but it is still different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the zombies are really hard to kill. You're very squishy, and I think it's about really kind of building a base with some friends and trying
Yeah.
to survive the night, and then like refortifying the next day, and because
Yeah.
you can build like spikes and traps and
Fortifications,
things. Yeah,
would you call them?
You
Yeah.
can really kind of like we kind of had this wee tiny sort of shack but like on the outside it had like loads of spikes and loads of things to kind of try and keep the zombies away. So I don't know, I like it, but it's definitely one for friends. I'd say.
Have you been following maybe like any kind of like developer chat or anything in this?
Nope,
as far as,
I never follow.
So unlike DayZ, where you were kind of you'd know a lot of updates about that, this is not necessarily as obvious.
I think I find it from DayZ from watching other streamers, just and that's how I kind of find out my information about that. And occasionally would get a feed on my Twitter from the development of DayZ, but I never really just find stuff out about it, like bumbling around really.
I have to say, this seems, even though like both games are technically barren, this seems a bit more barren than DayZ, and it's like environmentally speaking.
I think it's just because DayZ is very pretty.
I guess so.
And you kind of have like,
depending on your definition of pretty, of course.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I think DayZ is very impressive. The sky and everything else. Now maybe if I cranked up the settings, it might change a little bit, but it's still that very blocky feel. But then it's from what seemed to be quite a small developer, the Fun Pimps. So so I don't know. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's a good game.
All right, cool. So are you gonna stick out this?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna wait till Steve's free again, though. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna play by myself, even to get used to the controls and stuff. Because part of the fun is kind of like running about like two agents, kind of going, I don't know how to do anything.
So you'd say, if you're gonna play this, play it with a friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, someone you know.
Yeah.
Single player experience, maybe not up to much.
I just think there's games out there that do it better.
Yeah, there are. If that's what you're looking for, there are better options.
Yeah.
But I guess you could say that about a lot of games about multiplayer.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Even bad games are more fun whenever you're playing them with a friend.
Exactly. Like, because all the wee bad points just become funny points.
Yeah, but you know, it's early access, and you know what? It works.
Yeah.
So it gets points for that, I think. You didn't fall through the world or anything. No. Has that happened?
No.
No. Okay, that's good.
They also have what I think is a really nice touch: zombie dogs.
Okay. Do they look like zombie dogs?
They look like zombie dogs.
Okay, they don't just look like dogs. Okay.
And I think that's a nice touch.
Okay, so DayZ doesn't have animals, does it? Yet? Is that something that's getting added?
It's something that's apparently getting added in. They have animals, but not animals that attack you. So you've got boars and deers and things that you can hunt, chickens for food, cows.
Okay. Right.
But nothing that will come after you. I think they're putting in bears and wolves.
Okay, that's
which would be awesome, but I don't think they're going to be zombies. I think they're going to be actual.
Okay, and did you get this game on a sale, or how much was it?
I can't honestly remember. We got it back in February.
Oh right, so this has been sitting for a while.
This has been sitting for ages because I put it on and just was down and about and didn't find it any fun. I mean, in fairness, I didn't really give it much chance. I played it for like 20 minutes. Okay. And it was me and Steve who bought like a dual pack, so you got it cheaper for buying like 2 copies of the game.
Buying it together with a friend.
Yeah. And
so I guess
gifted it to me.
That means do you think that's maybe endemic of it being more fun as a multiplayer thing playing with friends? Maybe they're trying to encourage that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Well, so at least they know that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. As long as that's the intention, that's fine, I guess. All right. Cool. Well, thank you very much for showing this to me. Looks all right. Cool. Awesome. All right, well, that's 7 Days to Die. Thanks very much for watching. You can check us out on Blogspot, Twitter, and on Twitch as well. Links below the video. And cool. Thank you very much.